The man zipped down the cable, completely unaware that his safety rope was fraying. He was having the time of his life, enjoying the rush of the ride until he reached the halfway point and realized something was wrong. Panic set in as he grabbed onto the steel cable, but it was already too late. The rope snapped, leaving him dangling in midair. Desperate to survive, he wrapped his legs around the cable, trying to shift some of the weight off his hands. But hanging hundreds of meters above the ground, he knew he couldn't hold on for long. Just when his strength was fading, a safety officer arrived, sliding down the cable to his side. The rescuer instructed him to lower his legs, then quickly wrapped his own legs around him to secure him. With the safety officer's help, the man managed to cling on as they inched toward the end of the zipline. But before they could make it far, exhaustion took over, his grip slipped, and he plunged into the abyss below. His wife, Laura, watched in horror as he fell. She immediately turned to the nearby staff, urging them to call an ambulance before sprinting toward the spot where her husband had landed. Using landmarks along the zipline, Laura quickly found her husband, severely injured but still alive. But as he was loaded into the ambulance, something strange happened. The paramedics refused to let her ride along. Furious but helpless, she had no choice but to watch the ambulance speed away. Without wasting a second, she jumped on her motorcycle and raced after it. Just as she was about to catch up, a car suddenly swerved into her path, blocking the road. By the time she maneuvered around it, she had lost precious time. She arrived at the hospital nearly 20 minutes later, rushed to the front desk, and frantically asked where her husband had been taken. But the nurse's response made her blood run cold. No patient by that name was brought in. Laura froze. That was impossible. The paramedics had specifically mentioned this hospital. Desperate, she pressed the nurse to check again, but no records matched a man with injuries from a fall. Refusing to give up, Laura scoured every hospital on the island, but no one had admitted a patient matching her husband's description. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. With nowhere else to turn, she went to the police. But when officers escorted her back to the zipline site, the situation took an even stranger turn. The staff there claimed they had never seen her before. Laura felt the air leave her lungs. The same people who had witnessed the accident were now lying to her face. Something wasn't right. There was a secret here, a dangerous one, and Laura was determined to uncover it.